welcome to Cooking with Whatever from Angie's Kitchen. For a change of scenery, beautiful flowers over here. These are called azaleas, and it is a very windy day. My hair is flying everywhere. Just wanted to show my friends and family in India the beautiful flower, pink flowers, red flowers, whatever color it is. So just wanted to show you guys. Now back to the kitchen for momos. Well, back to the inside. All you need is 1.5 cups of flour and a half a teaspoon of salt, and I have 1 cup of water. But as you go, you will be knowing how much you will be needing for kneading. Well, I didn't use the entire cup of water. I used anywhere from, you can use anywhere from half a cup to 3/4 cup of water. The dough should not be too tight, it should not be too loose. If it is too tight, it's really hard to knead, so you be the judge of it. My goal was to knead for 10 minutes. Let's see how long I'm going to last for. I got this smooth baby after 7.5 minutes of kneading. Tiring? Yes. Happy with the outcome? Yes. Now cover it and allow it to rest. While the dough is resting, I'm using a mortar and pestle. I guess I'm saying it right. In it, we are going to mash up 6 cloves of garlic, a nice chunk of ginger. Usually in Indian cooking, I recommend the garlic should be more than the ginger, but since this is Asian, it's okay to have equal portions, and a teaspoon of black peppercorn. For mashing up, I'm going to call in my dear help. My helper here is giving me more trouble than helper. There you go, helper. Please start helping me.
My arms.
இந்த கொசு தொல்லை தாங்க முடியல எனக்கு. The end product should be like this. Try to get it as smooth as possible. In the pan, add couple of teaspoons of oil and add the entire mashed up paste and saute it for a couple of minutes. No longer than 2 minutes, please. Please do not burn the mashed up paste. Now, as for the cabbage, I prefer Napa cabbage because it is very tender. For those who live in India, in case if you do not get the Napa cabbage, what you can do is உள்ளதிலே இலசான ஒரு cabbage choose பண்ணி you can use. I used the Tamil translation of getting a tender cabbage in case the Napa cabbage is not available in India. I have added 6 handfuls of chopped cabbage. Don't cover it because it should not become too soft and soggy. Just wilting is enough. In Tamil, soft ana podum. To this, add a pinch or two of salt, and once it's done, turn the stove off and allow it to cool completely. While the cabbage is cooling, I have a pound of ground chicken. Important key over here. Please do not go for lean meat. Why? It will become dry. It has to have some fat. To this, I'm going to add a teaspoon of sugar. Trust me, your momos will not be sweet. Along with this, you're going to add a tablespoon of soy sauce. If your soy sauce is low sodium, then add in half a tablespoon more. To this, you're going to add a teaspoon of toasted sesame oil. For family and friends in India, if toasted sesame oil is not available, then you can use a teaspoon of nallehnai. What about salt? You can use quarter to half a teaspoon of salt depending on your soy sauce, low sodium soy or normal soy sauce. Another key factor in this is potato starch. You can use potato starch, or you can use cornstarch, or you can use tapioca starch. I'm going to add in a tablespoon. Why is this needed? So that the moisture in the meat will be retained. Your meat will be juicy. When you bite into the momos, trust me, it will be juicy. Now is the time to use your God-given hands and mash it up really, really well. Once it's all mashed up, you can add a bunch or two of chopped spring onions or green onions, a bunch or two of chopped cilantro. There is a store over here called Trader Joe's. Every time in the past I used to have dumpling or momo cravings, I used to go get a frozen one. There they had chicken and cilantro dumpling. So that is the motivation for me to use cilantro in my momos. While the cabbage is still cooling, we are going to prepare a dipping sauce. You need salt, vinegar, soy sauce, toasted sesame oil or nalleಣ್ಣೆ. For spiciness, you can use either cayenne pepper or some sort of chili sauce. I'm going to go with chili sauce. A tablespoon of each except the salt. A pinch of two of salt is enough. To it, add a pinch or two of sugar. Again, your dipping sauce will not be sweet, so please do not skip it. To this, I'm going to add some toasted sesame seeds just for garnish. Is it needed? Not really. This is where my friend Van will say, Ammu is showing jigina or showing off. So it's up to you. Sesame seeds is just optional, but I like it. It looks good. Add in the cabbage to the chicken and again use your hands and mash it up really well. Simple. Back to the dough. Just like how you roll a chapati or a roti, it has to be rolled like that. The shape, however, has to be a round shape. For it to be a perfect round, you can use a cookie cutter or you can use something like what I used, but the shape has to be round. Well, after a few attempts and some weird shapes, finally something decent came out. Take a teaspoon of filling and place it in the middle and let both the ends meet. Seal it by pressing the edges. Now, if you want, you can create pleats. Pleats are like one thing overlapping another. And finally, something that looks like a momo, something decent. Well, I have 6 odd looking dumplings or momos in the steamer and I'm going to steam them for 12 minutes. Here you go, guys. Momos here. My first time trying. Not perfect, but we are going to taste. Myself and my helper, we are going to taste. And the sauce is over here. Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to use this kid's chopstick. He can use the chopstick. I'll take the small one.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Let me know, okay?
Sure. So I'm dipping it in the sauce. Now I'm saying.
Chewy. It has to be chewy though.
Mm.
How's the taste? Honestly speaking, what is lacking? Let me know.
Mm. So honestly saying,
I like it. It's good.
yeah, I've eaten so many momos in the world,
And
but I've never ate some momo like this.
is it that horrible, Chris?
That's all I can say.
It
But
needs more
good.
salt.
It's
Maybe a
good.
little more salt.
No,
No?
it's good.
Oh, maybe he's eating with the sauce. I'm not eating with the sauce. Let me try the sauce. How's the sauce?
Good.
You like it? Thank you. Not bad for the first time. But
No, it's
as
good.
you keep trying, it will come out really well. I mean, the shape and otherwise. But says taste is good. So please try it and let me know. And enjoy it like how we are enjoying it. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is entirely a different video from the introduction to the conclusion. So have fun watching. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Yep. Always the helper helps.
Next day, off camera, more relaxed, momos came out even better. The key factor is after you steam it, roast it in a pan for a couple of minutes. Nothing beats the taste.